And we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you all here. Happy Thursday. I had to think about what day it was. Happy Thursday. Welcome. Hope you're all doing good. Oop, let me turn that off. There we go. Excellent. Welcome. Welcome back. Hello, Ghosty. Hello, Niel. How you doing? Welcome. Thank you so much, Binkyville, for the follow. Glad to have you here. Alright, well, so in usual fashion, we got plenty to do for launch. And since I didn't do them yesterday, because I kind of forgot already, I was like, oh yeah, I need to keep doing the new pet battle metas because they're daily. You have to do them daily or you don't get it done. You can't just do it all at once, and it's not weekly, so I'm like, well, I should probably focus on that for a little bit because I forgot. Whoopsie. That's how you get behind on things. So we're going to do that. Let's see. Elena. So let me grab team for that a little bit. Hello, hope you're doing well and work has also been going okay. Work has been going good. Work's been going fine. It's been going fine. Got the website for it finished. Did some social media stuff to set that up for the studio, and I'm back on world building and character design now, like I'm supposed to be. So I was the one on the team who had the most experience with doing like websites and stuff. So I was like, well, I'll do it. It's fine. Needs to be done. So so got that done. That's good to go. Stretchies. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but, you know. In our digital age, websites are important. What's going on? Hello, Justin. Glad to have you here. Welcome. We're going to do some pet battle metas. Let's see. Let me grab Elena here. Dragon. Doing dragon today. Import. Save. Delete the human one. Okay, now we can do it. There we go. Doing good. Only missing 2 months from War Within. Pretty happy. Nice. Sounds good. Congrats. Yeah, your website design can be tedious. It is. It's way... Having done many websites over my life, I can say in the modern era, it's a billion times easier than it used to be. The CSS coding practically does itself. And you don't even need AI for it. It's just, you know, really easy these days. Back in my day, you had to know how to code, and if you were lucky, you could afford Dreamweaver. And even then, I hated using it. If anyone even knows what that is anymore. I don't even know if that still exists. I don't like making websites. It's a pain in the butt, but modern era version, a lot easier. Hello, Dre. How you doing? Glad to have you here. Hey, Lady Shenanny of the Shenannies. Excellent. Welcome. Let me move my mic a little closer. There we go. But yeah, so work's been going fine. I hate that it means I have to cut my stream so short for about a month, but alas, that be the way of things when you have multiple jobs. So, you know. There we go.
Hertress sub to your channel for 1 month.
Hertress, thank you so much for the sub. Super appreciate your support. Because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working. So thank you so much. Appreciate you. Alright, winter, spring. We're almost done with the Kalimdor dailies. Then we just got Eastern Kingdom and Northrend to do. I was in a Intro to Coding college class, and I heard a student in a way more advanced class talk about his design on the website he was working on. I was like, damn. I was like... Yeah, it's rough. It's, makes your brain hurt a little bit. Alright, Stone Cold Trixie. So we need her dragon team. Just like it's almost the same as the previous one here. It's pretty easy. Import. There we go. Beautiful. So we here watched the WoW preview vid today. I had my theater featured at 5:37. Did you? Nice! Well, congrats! That's awesome. I didn't watch the preview itself, but I did read the recap on it. So, pretty cool. Congrats. That's awesome. There we go. Mild yawn. That's okay. I've been staring at a computer screen all day. Go figure, I get a little sleepy. I mean, it's the other computer screen, but why is this not working? Did this one not come with a script? Did it suck me out? Between the lady from Wowkia and a great mech house, that was a big honor to be featured there. Yeah, no kidding. Congrats. Yeah, it didn't have a... Why does this one... Wait, really? This one doesn't have the script? Why does this one not have the script? And there's no alternatives? Alright, I'm doing this one the old-fashioned way. Oi. I saw the announcements were alright. Yeah, I'm not too thrilled with the announcements myself either, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm sure others are, you know, pretty hyped for it, so that's fine. That's what matters. Call darkness. Okay, and then Moonfire. Love when these don't have a script. Rah! I don't mind doing them the hard way, but when I'm streaming, that makes it kind of difficult. Arcane until Tiny Gosa dies. Okay. Oh, Tiny Gosa's dead. Whoops. Swap to Stormborn. Then we need to do a Thunderbolt. Okay. And then call Lightning. And then Tail Sweep until Frostma dies. Well, Frostma's dead, so swap to the Nexus. Interesting to see Prop Hunt show up in the WoW roadmap. I hope that if it works out, it can be something that can be evergreen for housing. Yeah, kind of interesting. I'm sure folks will get a kick out of that. Not quite my cup of tea, but you know, something different. Kind of funny that they brought Prop Hunt to WoW. So, amusing. Arcane Storm and Mass Surge. All right. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Kind of amusing. Dreadnought, hello, welcome. Glad to have you here. Sylvanas and Kraken Latte walk into the maw. Kraken Latte looks around and says, "Wow, this place is way less confusing than the Shadowlands lore." Sylvanas narrows her eyes. "Careful mortally, tread a dangerous path." Kraken grins, "Dangerous? Please, I've survived years of YouTube comments." Kayla's got nothing on that. Sylvanas pauses, then nods. "Very well, you may pass." You got that right. YouTube comments are more of a maw than the maw could ever be. Accurate statement. Okay, we got that one. How's it going? It's going fine. Just working on some pet battle stuff for the new pet battle metas that came in. Okay. Alright, so the Kalimdor one is done for the day. Over to the Eastern Kingdoms then. Alternate reality, Jailer was the one who sent all those comments. Nice. Probably. I could see it. Which is funny because I like the Jailer as a villain, if the story was a little different. Like the original idea that they were going to go with the Primus being the actual villain and he was using the Jailer as a scapegoat, but I guess they thought that would be too interesting, so that's not the direction they went. Okay, let me pull up the guide for Eastern Kingdoms. Dragon type. Excellent. Alright, cool. Man, the load screens have been painfully slow ever since one of the updates yesterday. I was like, man, what's going on here, man? Woof. Back to that. I'm in. There we go. Okay. So, let's get back over to the Eastern Kingdoms. Let's see. Guess I can just druid my way over there. That would work fine. Doot. Hello, Adele. How you doing? Glad to have you here. Welcome. Oh, outdoor Eastern Kingdoms. Okay. So, let's see. I think Hinterlands is the top one. The northmost on the eastern side, so we'll do that. Sully Cell, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Oh, we're getting a raid.
Soul So Breezy raided your channel with 347 viewers.
Soul, thank you so much for the raid. Hope you had a fantabulous stream. Thank you and welcome raiders. Glad to have you here. And Saint Letha, welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. Let's see, where is this one? There we are. Beautiful. Welcome to some pet battle metas. We got a good handful of them to do, so, you know. Hello, Sarah. How you doing? And Topher and Kaylee. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. And Green Lion. Welcome. I mean, Kraken. All good. No worries. It's better than Karen. I don't know if it's autocorrect thing, but sometimes people call me Karen. I'm like, it's Kraken, but thank you. Hey, typos. Oh, you're fine. Doesn't bother me any. You're good. Doing good, just as busy as per usual. I have grad school interview that I'm pretty nervous about, but how are you? How's the job? I'm doing fine, Adele. I hope your interview goes well. So hopefully good news after that. And the job's been going good. I stayed up until like 2 in the morning last night doing work. Not because of them. It was my own volition. But I'm kind of regretting it because I'm tired. But alas, that be how it do, so. Axel Soul Breezy, watch this channel on YouTube content. Absolutely, Soul is fantastic. Big inspiration for me as well. And hello, Brielle, how you doing? Okay, Karen, exactly. Hello, Drama Llama. Oh, Nanners, you right. I gotta do the golden bananas for the lucky viewers. How y'all doing? There we go. I'm all out of sorts today because of work. Apologies. But hello, Drama Llama and Munter. How you doing? Welcome. And good evening, Cinco. Happy Thursday. Okay, David Kos. We need to get his team here. Okay. Grab that. But yeah, y'all kick back, relax, grab a drink. We're just gonna do some pet battles for a hot minute, because they added 3 new metas to them that we can do right now. So I'd like to get them done before launch. Let's see, that one doesn't have a script, but it's fine. We could do it without a script, I guess. Happy Thursday to you too. Sorry to hear work has discombobulated you. It has. Like, it's fine, and I am enjoying my work. It's like exactly what I went to school for. It's what I wanted to do my whole life, which is world building and game development and all that sort of fun stuff. Character development. But boy, am I tired. Because it's a lot of creative juice. So, you know. Good, how are you, Lottie? Did you watch the Save Azeroth, or if you spoke in this? I just jumped into the stream. All good, Brielle. I didn't watch the video, but I read the recap. So, I know what all's going on there. Let's see. Let's turn 4 to 5, and 6, 7, then Devour. Need to use Devour next. Have you a favorite pet battle trio? I don't. Just because every pet battle is different. And so I always need like a completely different team. That's why it helps to have all of the pets available, because you never know what the team needed is going to be. So I don't really have a favorite just because I switch through them so quickly. Face bite. We'll see if I can ham fist through this. I think I already screwed up. I did all the rare hunting for the event just now, now just lurking here before heading to bed. Excellent. Well, congrats and welcome. That'd be how I do for sure. It's one of those days. For sure. The mojo and the juju. Harsh. Yeah. We replenished the creative juices with a nice walk or hot beverage to enjoy a moment. Well, thank you, Ghosty. And I do. Luckily, it's all from home, which is the nice part. So I can get up at any point and go stare outside at the trees and get some hot coffee or whatever, which is helpful because I don't do very good work in an office. I get agitated. I had to do office work for many years and I hated it. I mean, I'm in an office, but like, you know, it's my home office, so it's cozy and different, and I'm in my pajamas, so, you know, one of those things. Okay, use Devour. But it's going fine. Got some, the website work done for now. It's not perfect, but it works. So he's dead. Breath devastate. Okay. You have an office job and it's definitely hard to stop and go outside for a bit. It is. It really is. Like, they don't really like you doing that for some reason in an office setting. It's like, you know I need to, like, chill for a bit, right? Like, I can't just work straight with no breaks. Like, come on. Face bite. Okay, yeah, this is already off script. This ain't working. Well, we'll see if this works. Pixar didn't happen. Exactly. I'm really jealous of these people with their auction house mailbox dinosaurs. Aw, I'm sorry, Cinco. I'm sure it'll be back and we can get it again. Especially when at the end of the shift at 5 p.m. I go outside and my eyes hurt from the natural light. Right? Like, that can't be good for our eyes. I know I can definitely feel that my eyesight's gotten worse because of computer screens, so I've had to get like that film on my work PC. Not this one for gaming, but to help. Which it does help. And I set everything to dark mode, and I have the browser thing that forces everything into dark mode, which helps a lot. I feel this so much in the summer, especially. Literally getting a flashbang when you open the outer door, right? Yeah. It's like being released from prison, from a friggin' Fallout vault. You're like, ugh. It's ridiculous. There. Managed that one. Okay. We got that one done. Nice. So the next one, next closest is... Let's see here. Oh, right. There's one in Eastern Plaguelands. Right. I need to fly up there. Okay. Me and some colleagues always hiss like vampires when we see the sun. Boy, do I feel that. Man. Feels like that one cat meme flying into the Bastion zone. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But yeah, in terms of pics, if you wanted to see Quirky, you can go look at the website if you like. It should be up and fully done now. I think enough time has passed for it to kick in. It's Gigafactory Studios, if you wanted to look us up. They don't have a whole lot to show yet because it's a new indie studio. We're literally working on our first game. So it's we don't have a lot to show for it yet. But we do exist. We are legal. Alright, we need these don't know why none of these have scripts. It's kind of weird, but okay. Delete that one. Import. Yeah, that one doesn't have a script either. Why, though? Let's try this other one that has a shorter rotation. Save. Disa. Yeah, no script on that one either. Okay. Well, that's fine. I can do it the old-fashioned way. There we go. Alright, call lightning. Let's do that. But I'm really surprised they added these metas. Just because, like, there was the whole, like, well, we're not going to do any more, like, pet battles with actual battling. You'll still be able to collect the pets, but, like, the battles themselves will be different. And I'm like, okay, alright, so what that's going to be? And then they proceeded to add 3 entire new metas that function exactly the same as before. I mean, I'm not complaining, I just think it's funny. I'm just like, well, alright. Alright, zap 3 through 6. So 1 zap. 2 zap. Hey Kraken, thanks for the drops. Glad to see you streaming today. Hope you're having a great day. Hello Robo Dog, and thank you for being here, and you're very welcome. I am having a good day. I'm very excited for work. I'm technically on my lunch break. I'm not technically supposed to be streaming, but I didn't want to stop streaming for the month completely. So I'm technically on my lunch break. Hey, it works. My boss is chill though. I mean, he knows, but you know, he gets it. So, made sense to me they didn't have to make new trainers, so save them some work. Exactly, yeah. I just think it's funny. And also, hello, Hapone. Maybe they were waiting for Nintendo's patent to fail. And like, that's the funny thing, because I assumed it was for the same reason, but according to the Blizzard post, it had nothing to do with the patent. It's just because of low engagement. I'm like, sure, Blizzard. I'll let you believe that. It's funny. Alright, got that one. We appreciate your lunch break streams. Well, thank you, Drama Llama. I'm glad. I didn't want to just completely disappear for a month, so I was like, well, maybe they'll still be okay with short streams for a little bit. It's just for a month. It's just until launch. Which I guess is apparently the 26th, not the 27th. It's apparently 4-day early access now, but let's be real. It says it'll go live by 3 a.m., but will it though? Will it? Will it be up by 3 on the 26th? We'll see. Okay, she's done. What's the next closest zone here? So we got Burning Steps. Probably, because we got Hinterlands already. Red Ridge, Searing Gorge, Home of Sorrows. Most of it's down there. I did Hinterlands. Okay. Let's actually go to Stormwind and down. Only Blizzard knows. Exactly. I kind of get it being a low priority. Like, most people don't do pet battles, and the ones who do just use an add-on like Rematch to beat them. Oh, for sure, but like, wouldn't low priority be just kind of ignoring it and slapping in some metas like they did this time? As opposed to redoing the entire system? Like, that seems like a lot of work. Let's see here. Okay, so now we need, I think, Searing Gorge and Burning Steps would be the 2 closest. There we go. I'm hoping, selfishly I'll admit, that the usual NA servers beta test the launch for us, but you guys get to wake up and play. We'll find out. That seems to have not been the case with recent patches. Like, things don't get resolved for a good few days, and the EU has to suffer with this, so haha! Although realistically, as y'all have seen, most of my patch days have just been waiting in the login screen. Can't even get in. Kind of funny. Doink. Hello, Cortas. Alright. Let's see, so we need Cortas, Darkhammer for the dragon. Beautiful. Teams import. And this one has a script, cool. like that. I just wish they had more variety on moves battle pets, i.e. moths. Yeah, I agree. They're a little too samey. I would like more variety as well. The shared pain is community building. I'm sure that's what Blizzard is saying right now. That's how they're keeping themselves sane. It's building a community, right? Right. That's how that works. Oh boy. I like how I'm using little Rathian to fight. It's kind of funny. I like that he has his ugly little hat while in this little dragon form. It's cute. Beautiful. Oh, Searing Gorge. Go, go, go. Dragon party. I like little Rathian just flying around me. Right? So cute. I'm using little Nefarian too. I didn't even realize. It's kind of funny. Little Nefarian and little Rathian. Huh. What a team. Aw, brothers. How sweet. Brothers of a scale die together or something. I don't know. Okay, we got Searing Gorge, good. It's all fun and flames till someone gets burnt. Hey, there we go, that's a good one. I like that. That was a heck of a lot better than what I was trying to go with. Nice. Rathian will let me be the Black Dragon aspect. Pretty much. It's not even Rathian's fault this time. It's freaking Ebendork. Soundtrack in this one is pretty neat. Is it similar to the Duskwood one? Kinda? Sorta? It's kind of this, it's the soundtrack they usually use in like Blackrock anything. Blackrock Depths, a lot of the old fiery zones. Excluding like Firelands, obviously. Ebendork? Yeah, Ebenhorn. The, Taran who didn't want anything to do with anybody and then suddenly decided he cared at the last minute. Oh yeah, it sounded familiar. Yep, these are old zones, so it's the oldie moldy music. Oops, wait, I don't have my team ready. Hold on. Wait. I need, what is this child? Lindsay. Okay. Alright, let's delete your human team. I don't need the human team anymore. I need this one. And there's no script. That's fine. So we'll just be doing it the old way. Here we go. Did some questing around here a long time ago. Yeah, this is Red Ridge Mountains. The old school, whatever you call it. Fade when Flufftail is... What? I don't have fade? Oh yeah, I do, okay. Anyway, one of the early human areas that you can go to. Nautilus is so broken, AoE whole teams down. Does he? That's kind of hilarious, honestly. Rip for the dot. Yeah, that's not how that went down. Well, we did that, I guess. Toxic Bite for the debuff. Okay. It was like the place you went after Westfall, or sort of during Duskwood. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, between Elwyn Forest, Duskwood, and Westfall, this was a pretty much right where it sent you. Rip this filler. Prayers for your Starfang and Bonebiter. Perilous Catchling. I don't have those abilities. Interesting. It's fine, I guess. I'll just ham-fist this. It did not... The string did not switch the abilities to what I was supposed to have, I guess. That's okay. I'll figure it out. I think I can do this. I used to make my own guides, so that's fine. Did you like the new Rufus the Builder pet? He's adorable. Yes, I saw. I'm like, aw, he's got a little hammer in his mouth. That's super cute. So, definitely gonna get that whenever that's available. Very Doge, much builder. Yeah, super cute. Love that he builds things, right? It's like Bob the Builder, but cuter. He gets bored and build things. That's cute. You have arrived. Hello, Vampy. How you doing? Welcome. There we go. I did it.
Job's done.
Hey, listen.
Okay. That one's done. So who's the next one? Let's see. So we did Searing Gorge. Oh, we have Burning Steps. We need to go do the Burning Steps one before I get too far south. Oops. It's okay, not that far away. Indeed, Curl's moustache. Yes. Killing rares for gear? Nice. Well, good luck. Hope you get a lot of Mog. And Silver and I camped rares last night while I was working. For quite a while, at least until the groups kind of dried up and then we couldn't solo it anymore. Couldn't do it. Getting killed too many times. So can confirm you can't do them very well if there's not enough people around, so that's fun. Alright. Durin. Dark Hammer. Do neither of these have a string either? Wah. Let's see. Import. Yeah, why don't any of these have a string? No, it's fine. Can I ask what's the award for doing all these all old achieves for the pet battle metas? Another pet. I don't know what pet it is, but I know you get pets for doing them. So that's kind of fun. I didn't look. I just was like, yep, I'm doing that now. So stretching. Mana Surge on CD. Can do. Can do. Okay. Tail Sweep until dead. Alright. I need to do those, but I have so many to do, it's a bit daunting. It is. There is a lot. Especially if you've not done, like, any of them. There's a lot. They're not, like, super hard necessarily. I feel like they've gotten easier over the years only because our pet battle, our pet roster has grown so significantly. Like back in Legion, you know, if you exclude every pet from BFA onwards, so many of the newer pets are used that help kind of topple a lot of the old metas. Which to me is nice because like some of the Legion ones were some of the hardest back in the day. Because I did them when they were current. And Argus, I didn't even finish when it was current because it was so hard. But going back and doing it now has been a lot easier with our variety of pets, so. Let's see, after, and then Toxic Bite, okay. Then like maybe 5. There's a lot, that's fair. Yeah, and it's very much the bigger the collection, the easier it'll be for you. Especially if you keep them all, you know, max level and blue quality. You'll be pretty good to go. Rare toxic bite, fade if you make it this far. Alright. I remember my partner struggling with the Legion, some Argus ones. They were rough. Especially the Argus ones. And the Tanan jungle ones, back when those were current, they're not so bad. They're pretty easy now, but back when they were current, we had a fraction of the pets that we have now. So they were rough. Because all we had was mop and wad pets. That was it. So, I mean, of course they added, like, you know, all the different world pets from different areas, but in terms of, like, expansions. So, let's see, and then Twilight, and then Tail Sweep. Okay. He also tackled all the Shadowlands ones. Some of them gave him trouble, but not too crazy. Yeah, some of those were a little rough. Mostly, I had a worse time trying to catch pets in the Shadowlands than the actual, like, trainer battles. Catching some of the Shadowlands ones was a pain in the butt. There's a lot of, like, I don't know, pets that would just kill themselves off when you're trying to catch them sort of ordeal. So you, like, had to stun them or freeze them or something to be able to catch them, and you're just like, please stop exploding. Don't you see? Just let me love you. That's where I'm lacking, but it does seem like once you get a little leeway, it gets easier. It does. Way easier. Can't confirm. Argus ones were really annoying. Yes, they were. Yes, they were. Okay. So, we did that. Burning Steps is good for the day. Need Deadwood Pass, Duskwood. I guess Duskwood is near. We also need Swamp of Sorrows. We'll go do that one. That one I think is a tiny bit closer. I think pet battles would have been a little more popular over the years if the battles were easier and you didn't need super good teams. Yeah, they're hyper specific. It's not like Pokemon where you can kind of like ham fist everything with your starter, which, like, it doesn't need to be that easy, but it really is on some of these. Like, if you don't have very specific pets with a very specific moveset, you're not getting anywhere. Which is, like, fine in theory, but that really does kind of make it so it's only for the hardcore folk. Even basic battles are like that. If they made it so, like, the barrier to entry wasn't so hard, and it only got harder as you got into, like, the end gamey type stuff, that'd be fine. I don't know. Is it rematch or all the things that's suggesting the move to use? Probably rematch. Because all the things doesn't do anything with pet battles. I mean, it'll, like, track stuff. If you're talking about my list over here, this is just telling me where the trainers are. I'm just using it for waypoints. Everessa. So I need this team. Surrogate Guy, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Import. Get rid of the human one. And that one's got a script. Neat. I think they took the difficulty out when they made it so you can use level 1s to make the boss level 1. You can, but honestly, I feel like that's even harder because you have no abilities. You'll only have your first primary ability, and sometimes on some of the harder fights, they don't also follow that rule. So they'll use something that you can't avoid, and you don't have the ability to avoid it. So I don't entirely agree. I've found trying to do things at level 1's way harder, personally. But definitely depends on the fight for that one. And that's if you have a full team of all level 1s. If you have even one higher than that, it'll match whatever your highest is. Good night, good luck grinding in game and for work. Time to head to bed. Have a good night, Drama Llama. Thank you for being here. Get some rest. Come on, lady. Let's go. There we go. Nice.
Job's done.
Okay. She's good for the day.
Listen.
Which means, I think Duskwood is the next closest one. Sorta. No, Blasted Lands would be because of where I'm at. Is there one in the Blasted Lands? No. Where am I? Down here. Oh, Deadwood Pass is the next one. Hold on, I forgot there was one over there. These are all kind of in random spots, so... Pass. There we go. It's like, I guess I could turn on the pet battle there. Does it show here? I guess it does that. That might be a little easier. I think, from what I can tell, it's just the exact same trainers that we've already had. Except for some of these. Some of these aren't counted. Westfall. The Westfall one is. Owen Forest? No, yeah. Okay, it is all the exact same. Okay. I don't think I need to keep following the waypoints with that then, because I can see them on the map. I wasn't sure yesterday, because I've only done this twice now, if it was the exact same trainers that were already here, because I haven't had to do these trainers in forever. These are the old trainers. Who is this? Lydia. They just have different metas now. Let's see. Get this one imported. Save. No script. That's fine. In we go. Another annoying thing with level 1 fights is the pets level really fast and you constantly have to switch. I prefer specialized level 25 teams. Yeah, exactly. That's the other part of it too, Poringo. So there's no way... It's not like Pokemon where you could use like an Everstone or something to keep from leveling or to keep from... Well, in that case, it's not from leveling, but to keep from like evolving. But the same vibe. We don't have something like that to lock our pets. So any battle you do will level them. Which immediately makes it kind of annoying. So, Arcane Storm and CD can do. Yeah, 25 teams just feels easier. And a surge on CD. Swap to your next pet until you get Stormy. Okay. Bishabosh. That's the name of that guy's Bishabosh. That's cute. Okay, switch to Stormy. Cute. And Claw. Alright. Easy enough. I wonder if their pet teams have been updated. I haven't done these pet trainers in so long. They feel possibly updated, but it's been a hot minute. Nice. Didn't technically even need to use Claw as the filler. Dragons for the win. Plus sometimes there are quite interesting mechanics in the fight that you won't see with level 1s. Stories the discovery a bit and I love figuring out the strats. Same. Back in the day, I used to make my own pet battles too. My strats, I mean. Even made guides on it. But, yeah. It does. There's definitely some interesting stuff with the full 25 team. Okay, so now we go over to Duskwood. Yes. Duskwood, L1, and Westfall. Kinda hopping all over the place.
Hey, listen.
Alright, who is this one? Eric Davidson. No script for that one either. It's a good thing I know what I'm doing. Import. Save. Okay. There he is. Hello, sir. Let's battle. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of a zap. Nice. Call lightning. Also, you'll hydrate. Drink your water. Hydrate before you dehydrate. Oh, I probably should have used Thunderbolt next. Well, that's okay. That's okay. Zap until you die. I can do that. Yep. My poor whelp. Oh, here comes the spider party. And there I go. Sad. Okay, let's do Thunderbolt. Nice.
Job's done.
Okay, Eric Davidson's done. Beautiful.
Hey, listen.
Anything exciting from the announcement video? I'm too lazy to watch it. I didn't watch the announcement video either. I just read the recap. So if it helps, there is the text recap that you can read. I can't really speak much for it myself. I wasn't personally super excited. It was just kind of stuff I already knew was coming. It was just kind of a rehash, it felt like, except for like a couple things like the prop hunt that was new. I don't know. Unless I missed something that was super exciting for some reason that wasn't in the recap. Let's see. Import this. That's this thing? I guess it is. Delete that one. Okay. It's pretty wholesome if you want some wholesome vibes, but I felt that was the major thing it offered. Yeah, I can agree, Odie. Like, I didn't watch the, like I said, the video itself, but that's what I'd been hearing. The announcements, it was a lot of stuff we already knew. So, at least stuff I'd been keeping up with, so I don't know. I'm sure we'll hear more as it gets closer. Maybe they just don't have a lot to announce at the moment. But wanted to try to make an announcement to try to keep things typed a little. I like the changes they want to implement for housing, copy paste and stuff, mass selection, removing things, import, export potential. Yes, that is true. I am very glad. I guess that's because I already knew about that because they had talked about that way back when housing was originally announced, way back like months and months and months ago now. They said that was supposed to be one of the features, but it just disappeared and never got talked about again. So I've been kind of complaining. I'm like, why can I not copy paste and save things and import export? So, but I'm glad that's finally making it in and that they didn't just kibosh on the idea. I'm very glad that's coming. Because that's
Listen.
very needed, and it honestly was part of the thing I was originally really excited for housing, because like we could make cool housing setups and save like the export string, and I would be then okay with demolishing my house and starting over. I don't like having to redo stuff like that unless I have a way to get back what I lost. And so, yeah, that's kind of like discouraged me from doing different kinds of builds. So I'm glad that that's coming, because that will encourage me to do different stuff. So, since we only get 2 houses. So that's exciting. That is correct. That is a good point. They also mentioned a new kind of delves. I saw that, the labyrinths or whatever. That's interesting. Wonder how that's gonna go. And if they live up to the name, that could be that could be interesting. Let's see, why are you not? Let's see. Old McDonald. Import. I guess just because I'm not like super into delves. Like, I was initially. I really liked Delves in the first season, but the changes they made to them in the second and third season, I don't know. It lost interest for me. If we didn't have to deal with a companion and didn't have to deal with leveling him, and like, if we didn't have a companion at all, or at least it had the option to not have one, I think I would like Delves a lot more. But NPC companions have honestly always annoyed me in games. Unless, you know, I'm really struggling, but even then, that's more of a me issue. So I don't know. I guess I kind of glossed over the Labyrinth part just because I was like, yeah, Delves. So, you know. The new solo raids mid-end patch sounds fun for raiders. Yeah, that could be interesting. We'll see what they do if it's like actually going to be the whole raid or not, because like we have story mode now, which I was initially excited for, but it's only the last boss, so you really miss out on a lot of the story. It's not very... It's like, oh, grabbing a book and reading the very end of the book. I don't know. Smarter companion that levels account-wide would be pretty neat. Yeah, I can agree. I can agree. At least leveling account-wide... I mean, he does level account-wide, technically. Bran does. It is account-wide, but... I don't know. I'm just not fond of it, I suppose. Flamethrower. Agreed, I don't want to spend multiple hours to have it. Just to be gone. Yeah, same. It's too much for me. Labyrinth map they showed is crazy big. It is! And I'm just kind of wondering, I'm like, how this is gonna go. Let's see, one enemy dead. Switch to Nexus. Okay. Can do. Wish you could do world things to level them. That'd be nice. Like, I didn't mind the companions we had, like, in Legion for open world stuff. Mostly because you could turn them on and off. And for some reason, that is not an option we've had since. Some of the ones that, you know, if you had them follow you around in the open world, if you didn't want them there, you had a button to just be like, go home for now. I'll call you later. And then when you need them, you can pull them back out. But I don't know why they haven't continued that. Because that was nice. Because sometimes I did want them, but it was pretty rare. Okay. There we go. Nice.
Job's done.
I used the wrong word, I believe. I meant when boss raids between major patches. Oh, yeah. Solo raids. I was like, I don't remember anything about solo raids, but I figured I just missed something. I would love solo raids. Dude. Oh well. The one boss raids. Yeah, interesting that they're going to be bringing those back. It's been quite a while since we've seen solo boss raids. Okay. And when's the last expansion we had solo boss raids in? Like, the closest, I guess, would be BFA with the 2 bosses. But I know Kata had some. Did Mop have any? No. Wrath? Was it Wrath? Was Onyxia Wrath? I was thinking Onyxia was Kata, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I didn't raid. Let's see. I need to do... Yeah, we're in Northern Stranglethorn, so we'll just go down here. Let's see. Winter Grasp? Was Winter Grasp a raid? I thought that was like a PvP area. Here we go. Did they change that or something? Archivon was a raid boss. Oh yeah, but that's not a one boss though. I mean, that one's got 4 in it. So I wasn't considering that one. The team that won Winter Grasp got to raid it. Oh yeah, I know that one. I meant like one single boss. It does now, but launch with only one. Got you. I see. That's the context I was missing. Because it doesn't have one boss now. Let's see. Stephen Lisbon. That one. Get the team. But yeah, wasn't Onyxia Kata? Or am I... Is that... Actually, that might be a vanilla one. Never mind. Import. I don't know. I didn't raid until Mop, so couldn't tell you. No script? Okay. That's fine. Oops, not that. Alright, well, we'll finish this battle, and then we are at the end of stream. So, Ichi's and edited a new boss. Ah, that makes sense. I think it was both, got re-released. That's fair. That might be why I'm thinking it was Kata. Okay. Oh, he was brought back? Okay. That might be why I'm thinking that. That makes sense. Nixie was originally the vanilla and they updated it Wrath. Okay. That makes sense. Vanilla and Northrend. Vanilla and Wrath. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you. I didn't play back then, could you tell? I mean, I played, but I didn't raid. So. Call Lightning, Thunderbolt. There we go. Zap until everything dies. You got it. These dragon teams are awesome. Good night, Lottie in chat. Hopefully you're able to get some rest this weekend, Lottie. Thank you, Brielle. Maybe, we'll see. I work 7 days a week, so... you know, that be how it do. No rest for the wicked. Flame Breath. I don't have Flame Breath on this one. Apparently they did bring her back in Kata. Blackring Descent raid as an undead dragon boss. That's true. That is true. Onyx. So you're technically right. Thank you, to Collector. You got my back, thank you. I'm not entirely crazy. I was just like, why am I thinking Kata? That makes sense. I feel your pain, right? I know, it's the joys of living. It's like we work to live. We don't work to live anymore, we live to work, apparently.
Hey, listen.
There. Well, enough of that today. Alright, we are at the end of stream. Thank you everyone for being here. I'm sorry that my streams have to be short for now. They'll be back to being long streams after midnight launch, but I am on my lunch break technically. I'm not supposed to technically be streaming right now. So let's do a raid on, let's see who's available. Oh, Persephone's available. Let's do /raid Persephone. My soul. I'm sorry, everybody. I know. I wish I could stay, and trust me, alas. I'd jaw all day with you and do more pet battles, but I gotta get back to working. I'm on the clock, technically. So you all have a good evening. Love you all. And I don't stream Friday through Sunday, as a reminder. Here's my schedule if you'd like to see when I'm live. That is up to date for my current schedule right now. I'll be back Monday. So, have a good night, and I'll see you Monday. Bye-bye!